you can see we've got a scaffold up on the north side of the house here, and this is part of our programme of repairs and maintenance here at Mapperton. And the key job at the moment has been repairing some of the window casements and panes at the top, and then doing a bit of repainting. Raymond, how's it going?
It's going well. We just got to clean it down and then a top coat on it all today.
Yeah.
And then Darren's got to do the hip tiles on the roof.
What's a hip tile?
You see the stone tiles that go up across the corner of the roof?
Yeah.
The hip tiles.
They're called hip tiles.
Well, we're calling them ridge hip tiles.
Ridge or hip tiles. Yeah.
And then one of them was delaminated.
Because sometimes when we go up and we try to repair one thing, we discover that there's another thing that we might as well get done while we're there.
Well, it's good practice to do everything you can on that scaffold. Off that scaffold, because we stopped in a few holes underneath that bedroom window there.
Yeah, and that's why while we're up there, you're going to give the window frames a paint as well, aren't you?
Yeah, it's nearly finished.
Yeah, which Raymond's been doing. Shall we go up and have a look?
We can go up.
Now, I'm a little scared of heights, Raymond. Any advice for clambering up?
Yeah, the thing is if you're scared of heights, is don't look down.
Don't look down
until you're up there, and then look up.
And then look around and
then look around and drop your eyes down level. But don't watch yourself going up.
Okay.
Look up and look level.
It all looks very sturdy
but it is very, very safe.
Yeah, and you've got these nice platforms.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it a go. Shall I go after you?
Yeah.
Do you want me to carry your bucket?
No, I'll leave a bucket.
You leave your bucket.
Until
Okay.
I'll come back up.
Right. Okay. Is it one or two on a ladder at once?
Well, there's only room for one, but it's
one at a time.
It's quite easy.
Okay.
Just hang on with one hand, definitely all the time.
Right. Looking up. I'm only looking up.
Yeah, just keep looking
just up. Only up. Now, this is easy, this bit, isn't
this one? Well, the next ones are easier.
Are they easier?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll do this one then.
Just mind your head as you got through the hollow hole.
Okay. Am I at the top now?
Yeah.
And I've got another one to go.
Another one to go.
Oh my goodness. Right. It's getting quite high now.
Yeah. We're at the top, we're 10.1 metres.
That's so we don't
fall
down the hole.
People walk backwards or
knock your pot of paint or whatever it is. Yeah. Raymond, I haven't been as high as this since I was a teenager. Because I have to admit something. You probably know this anyway. We used to clamber up onto the top of the roof.
Yeah.
From the other side.
Mum told me once. Yeah.
That wasn't very sensible, was it?
The highest chimney is that one when Darren took that barley twist chimney down over there. We took that down.
Did you? Well, you actually took the chimney down?
Yeah, we took it down.
My goodness.
Dropped it down. And
now, this one we know needs some work, which we're going to probably try to do next year. There's quite a bit of work needed on this chimney, isn't there?
Yeah. But what we're going to do is they're design a scaffold. Obviously, the working bits will be out here, and then they'll go in and then go up the chimney. And as they go up the chimney, they're going to put caps on the end of the poles.
Yeah.
And put them in so they just touch the chimney.
Right.
Just
to give it support.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the scaffold will hold, because you don't know if that chimney will, because they're just pieces clad on. They're about 68 mil thick, those pieces.
So we don't need to lift that chimney.
No.
We hope. We just need to support it while we work on it.
Well,
is that right?
The supporting bit is just so in case it did crack off somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Because
look at that sill over there, Raymond. We've got to do that at the same time, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's all rotted away.
Yeah.
And the lion and the griffins, they're looking in quite good shape, actually.
We looked at those when we reslated that triangle of roof there.
Yeah.
Because we had scaffold up there.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the roof otherwise?
The roof's right. We got
gutters all right.
But round the back where Chris is there.
Yeah.
Darren's repaired one of the hip the tiles here. Next one up.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
See the
These are what you call hip tiles. Yeah.
Well, they're hip tiles, bridge tiles.
Ridge tiles.
A lot of people call them different
So this
things.
is where he's been doing repairs in the stone.
Yeah, he's glued that back.
What about the ridge on the top?
Yeah, well, that ridge is just split down the middle. They're loose.
Is he able to get there?
Yeah, we can get up there.
How? What? You're going to run a ladder or something?
We put a 15-foot ladder up there, tie him in, support him off the roof.
Right.
And you're safe.
And that lead work looks.
Yeah, it looks okay.
All right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Gosh, there's so much, isn't there? My goodness, these old buildings. There's so many ways that the roof can get worn and the tiles can get loose. I mean, look at this tile's a bit loose, isn't it, in here?
Well, very often those hanging tiles are loose.
Yeah.
They rattle a bit sometimes.
But it's all right. It stood the test of time so far.
Yeah.
Now this one, Raymond, this is an old system for the internet. So actually we can just clip this one off and make good.
Yep.
This is the new one here.
Yep.
And this one, I don't know if you can see, but it
goes to the one by the door, isn't it?
To the one over there, but the acer is now growing slightly in the way.
Yeah.
So if we lose internet over there, it's because the tree needs pruning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, you've so we've had Nathan up here, and he's
put in six panes.
6 new panes have gone in.
Glass the putty to dry a bit,
Right.
and just give it another top coat, clean it down, give it a top coat.
Yeah.
It's quite damp, but quite wet there.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It's black putty, is it?
Yeah.
Right. And so that's the outside anyway, and, and you've painted this.
Yeah.
While we're here, will you paint the frames below? The windows below?
Well, we can reach those off because they're
off a normal ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only up here we can't. Yeah. Well, that's fabulous.
The lightning conductor people are coming this week.
Yeah, I heard they were coming
today,
I think.
Yeah, today.
Where's the lightning conductor? That's one there.
One on that chimney there, and one round the other side.
And there's one over there as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
1, 2. How many we got? 4 then.
4 there.
4 lightning conductors, and the hope is that if the building gets struck by lightning, the current runs down that instead of setting fire to anything.
Yeah.
That's the hope, isn't it?
Yeah, but probably when trees are higher, they'll go for the higher trees.
Hopefully, yeah.
They're high, aren't they?
Do you remember, Raymond, when we had that lightning strike at Marsh Farm?
Yeah.
That was in the 70s, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the whole farmhouse burnt down.
Yeah.
I remember going to see it the next day, smouldering away.
Terrible.
It was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was really bad luck, and that was a thatched farmhouse,
Yeah.
which is one of the reasons it just went up.
Yeah.
And anyway, we've rebuilt it, but with tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame, actually.
Bit of a shame, but it saves you a lot of money every 25 years for thatching it, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's not talk about thatching.
No, thatching,
because we've got quite a lot of that we've got to do in other places.
But that one, when we get round to that one, those 2 tiles on that ridge over there, see, on the dormer, they look a bit suspect.
They need a bit too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, shall we go back down again? And because I know you've been doing some work inside the bedroom.
Yeah.
We'll go have a look.
Yeah.
All right. Due to this chimney up here, above Beryl's flat.
The top, the core, one side of the core board gone.
Yeah.
The oversailing bit.
What do you call it?
No, not a core board. The plinth, the plinth around the side. And he chiselled that back. And
Darren did this, yeah?
Yeah, and then he put some stainless steel pins in and put an armature wire around it.
Right.
And then I made up a shuttering for around the bottom, and he cast a new side on there.
Right, fantastic.
Yeah.
And that was water actually getting in? Or we were worried it was going to fall off, weren't we?
Well, there were some really loose bits there.
Yeah.
And if it fell down from that height on one of the girls, I wouldn't have wanted to do the paperwork.
All the boys. The paperwork for the boys
well,
would
the
be
boys
just as bad.
Yeah, okay. More sympathetic with the girls, aren't we?
But now it looks very sturdy.
Yeah, it is.
And solid.
Yeah. And if you look out the top window from where we're working, up here you can look down on it and see how nice and tidy it is.
And this is an example of one of these repairs that just Raymond is on top of and making happen in the background. There's so many things here that we spot and that we need doing. And then obviously when there's something urgent like that one, we just get on and do it, don't we?
Yeah.
Right, we've come up to the olive room, which is one of the guest rooms in the house. Raymond, once upon a time, I think this was the butler's room.
Was it?
Yeah.
The butler. He had a nice room then, didn't he?
He did. But we're in the olive room, which we've redecorated. And on this side is the scaffold where we've just been. We didn't need to climb the scaffold, Raymond. We could have just got out the window here.
I've got too much of a... I can't get through that window.
No, I think
that's the only one.
I think I'd have trouble with that as well.
Yeah, I would. I've got this sort of midlife bulge.
One thing I've noticed there, which is there's a bit of mark around the window.
Yeah,
isn't there? Is that on the outside or the inside?
Outside that.
And
some inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Will you give that a clean, because that's our one chance to get to the outside, because it'll be hard to do from the inside.
Because that's two of the three of the new ones.
Yeah, and that's where that can come out. That bit of wiring there.
Yeah.
But what we're interested in now actually is the other side, because we've had some issues with the timber frame. So Raymond, I'll let you through, and you can tell us what's going on over here.
Okay, this mullion here was one that you collapsed out, took out, and then you could open both those windows. And when Tim used to have his bedroom, there's an eye up there, you see, and he had a thing called an Everest Escape, which was like a pulley clutch.
It was like a bosun's chair, wasn't it?
Yeah, only a lot more safer.
Yeah.
And then his idea was, if there was a fire, he could jump up on here and get out through and lower himself down into the courtyard.
So there's a fire, you can then take out the whole timber frame to create a big enough exit.
Thing, by pulling those pins down.
And then you jump on a rope, which is attached to a pulley, that lets you down gradually, and that's your escape, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that anymore, does it?
No.
These days, that would be considered rather dangerous.
Yeah.
And anyway, fire alarms are so loud that people should get enough time to get out.
There's
that's the thinking.
The escape from the top of this house now is out onto the walkway.
Yeah. But anyway, this has been warping, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So what have you done? What have you done here? What have you still got to do?
Well, obviously these craps are holding it in. It's to take those off and then refix that down now because we don't use it, and so the window's shut better.
Right. And what about any of the bits of timber? Is any of that timber rotten?
No, I've done the bit from outside. Took that out and done the bits.
You've done that, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's clamping because it's drying, is it?
No, I clamped it up because we had the wasps were coming in.
Right. Yeah.
And we shut them up because that wants easing at the top.
Yeah.
That's what I about to do.
Yeah. So what's the next job here then?
Well, obviously take these off and then ease the top of that window. They don't want to shut.
Yeah. Anyway, all of this is part of our Grand Historic Tour preparation, because we will have guests sleeping in this room with the ensuite, and they're coming very soon, and they will be very grateful to Raymond.
There's that chimney we were looking at outside.
For all the work we've been doing. That's right, there's the chimney.
There's the chimney.
You can see the work that's been done on it from above here, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Raymond, thank you for all of this.
That's all right. Pleasure.
We'll go find Darren and have a look at some stonework. Now, one of the repair projects that we've got going here at Mapperton is this mullion that is part of the window looking out west over the front courtyard. And you'll have seen this before in episodes. The mullion is in really poor state of repair. And Darren, our wonderful stonemason, has been starting work to do the repair. And you can see up the top that he's just about to start. He's got his chisel out. Nothing's been done as of yet. Hopefully we'll catch him when he's here so we can talk about what the process is. But this is all part of our efforts to get the house ready and looking in top condition for our Grand Historic Tour visitors who are coming now in less than a month. Right, we come up the Coltley Road with Claire because Claire needs to show me something, and it's not good.
It's not good, no. I've been keeping an eye on this bracket fungus over the last, since the end of June, beginning of July, and it's not looking very promising. And there's some more fungus that's actually appeared further up the trunk. It's been dropping branches, as you can see, already.
Oh my goodness.
And we have been advised that it should come down because it's on the side of the road.
So this is a beech tree.
Yep.
And this is bracket fungus.
Yep. I can't remember the precise name of the bracket fungus, but
you mean you don't know the Latin name for it?
No.
That's okay, Claire. Nor
Afraid
do I.
not. But
look at this.
It started off really quite small and bright and white and dainty, a bit like the ones further up. And just in a matter of 2 months,
it's really
morphed
spread
into something.
So you
nasty.
can see where the tree is very damaged by the fungus and rotten in here.
Yeah.
It's basically now gone throughout the tree, so we can see it coming out. But that's a different type of fungus further up.
Worryingly, it's a new fungus though.
It is another fungus.
It wasn't there the last time I took photographs of it.
Right. This tree has also got fungus coming out of it, and you can see that half of it is dead as well.
I mean, it's great dead wood, but if they weren't on the side of the main road or on the side of the lane, it wouldn't be so bad.
I mean, the only thing to say is that they're both leaning that way. The prevailing wind comes this way. When they go, they are far more likely to go this way than that way. At the same time, the branches might come, and we can't risk that.
No, because we've had some branches that have come down over here over the summer.
Yeah.
And there's some pretty big ones on that one still to come down.
Yeah, they don't look too healthy.
No.
Yeah.
And the more branches that come off, the more wounds open up, the more rainwater that goes in.
This tree doesn't look in great shape either, does it?
No. I think it does open up some nice scope to put some new trees in there though.
It does.
It'd be a shame just to lose them.
Can we see anything particularly wrong with this tree?
No, just open wounds around here.
But it's mostly dead, so I think this almost certainly needs to come down as well.
How old do you think they all are?
I don't know.
300 years?
They will have been here for a very long time, and obviously planted deliberately.
We've also got a really sick horse chestnut down there on the corner to Holeacre behind the yew.
Yeah.
And then more worryingly further up the lane towards Coltley,
we've
got a whole series of ash trees that I think do need to come down.
And beech makes good firewood?
Beech makes okay firewood. It's not as good as ash, but
it's still,
But it depends what it's like inside. Because do you remember we had one in one of the cottages in the village?
Yeah.
That we took down a few years ago, and it was absolutely rotten inside.
Yeah.
So I think this one will be exactly the same.
This might be the same.
Yep.
So just thinking about the aesthetics of it, if we're taking out that one, and then we're taking out this one, can we save half? I mean, there's clearly a lot of...
We could pollard it or make a monolith out of it, because that one's actually got a really lovely structure. But
a lot of that tree looks quite healthy. It's just this side that doesn't. Is anyone saying this one needs to come?
No, at the moment just this one and the ash trees at the top.
Right. Okay. So I think we need to go ahead with this, and this, sad as it always is to condemn.
So the second and the fourth tree.
Don't you think? Yeah. Do we want to go and have a look at is it a horse chestnut?
It's a horse chestnut down there.
Let's go have a look. So one of the things that we have to consider here at Mapperton is that we think rather differently about dying trees than we might have in the past. And the reason for that, of course, is that dead wood and fallen trees make fabulous habitat. The only thing is we need to make sure that where a tree is going to come down, it's not going to come down on a road, on a footpath, anywhere where there are people. And so it's these trees that are close to the edge of of roads and tracks that we worry about most, and of course trees in the garden. But where we have trees on the wider estate, in the woods, even in the parkland, there is a strong case for leaving those trees, because that is part of the natural cycle. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, no, totally agree.
Yeah. There are there are of course people who think that even in the woodlands we ought to be clearing out fallen trees, and of course in the past, when it was efficient to do so because there was use for the timber and the access didn't matter so much, we could do that. But these days the tractors and the machinery are so big and expensive that it's almost impossible to get to many places on the estate. We need a horse.
We need the horses.
And a
horse
tow
logging.
rope, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, people are still doing that around
Yep.
here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe my niece Letty could could ride a horse that tows a log. Anyway, this is the horse chestnut.
Yeah, this is the horse
which
chestnut.
Obviously isn't in great shape, but it's.
I think it's just one that I'm keeping an eye on, because it's lost so many, again, big limbs recently, which have opened up yet more holes for the rainwater and other fungus to get in.
Very importantly, it also has a water main
Yes.
going, which I've never noticed before.
Haven't you?
How did anyone get away with that? I guess they just did.
Yeah.
So, what water main is that? That's
it,
not the water main.
No,
No.
it runs from Holeacre and just feeds this trough, and then goes back down to Ramsmoor to feed another trough there.
So this is a pipe bringing water up over the top and into a trough in the field
Yep.
there. And that is being pumped all the way by the pumping station down there, isn't it? No wonder it has to work hard to pump the water all the way up here and over the top. But anyway, that's of course what we need to do to feed the animals. Right, so watching brief on this one. We're not going to
No, we're not going to do anything
particular
just
at the
yet.
moment.
Just
I mean,
keep an eye on
That
it.
limb seems all right. It's the top part of the tree that is a bit more of a worry, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're up at the Gallops. The Gallops, of course, is the big field. It used to be an arable field, and it's now part of the rewilding project, with one little exception, which is Claire's pasture. How's your pasture, Claire?
It's shifting.
Shifting.
It's shifting.
The sheep have got fresh grass.
Yep.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not here for the sheep.
They're tidying up the edges.
We're here because we are at the start of what could be something really quite exciting at Mapperton. We're here because this is the start of a really exciting project here at Mapperton. We are hoping to get some grant funding to construct a route around part of the estate for all-terrain mobility scooters, and that would mean that a section of the population that finds it really hard to access the countryside because of mobility issues is finally able to come to Mapperton and enjoy this wonderful landscape and rewilding. So Claire, we think that potentially the start of the experience, you've come up from the coach house, you've come up the road there, and then you might begin to join the rewilding trail somewhere like here. What do you think?
I think this would be a lovely start. We've already got a bit of a track that runs up through and across the Gallops.
Yeah, that track has sort of emerged, hasn't it? It's funny how these things do. It wasn't planned in any way.
It wasn't
But there is
planned.
already a bit of a... And actually, it's quite nice, isn't it? It's a bit of an S shape
Yeah,
through
it meanders
the field.
through. It
goes
past
over to the corner.
And it goes past the deer exclosure plot as well.
Yeah.
Which, although there's nothing to see at the moment, there will be in the future. And then it heads up to the track that runs along the top of the Gallops.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do
I
now...
think it's a good start.
Is a good start. What we'll do now is we will try and go in this vehicle along what we think roughly might be the route.
Yep.
Because we're looking out for areas where the camber is too great, where the incline is too great. Apparently they can go 1 in 4.
1 in 4,
which
yeah.
is probably more than we have here. And just think about what the experience might be. So let's hop in the mule and get going. So we're heading along the track. As we say, this wasn't an intentional track, but it's worked quite well. And we're coming across the gallops here. Within the gallops, we've got these small sections where we're planting trees, because the idea here is to create wood pasture. And for wood pasture, you need wood. One of the interesting things to look at, though, is just up here on the left. So, of course, this field, very sensible, Claire. This field is on its rewilding journey. And whilst at this time of year, which is the beginning of autumn, all of the flowers have died back, earlier on, there's really quite a lot going on in here, which has always been a surprise since it was previously winter barley. We've had our issues with ragwort in this field, but I think anyway.
But not this year.
But not this year.
No, not this year at all.
Anyway, if you're coming here, this might be one of the first places you stop, partly because it's such a wonderful view, and also because you're wondering what on earth is going on in this fence. And of course, this is where we have a deer exclosure, the idea being to exclude deer from that section of the field so that we can try and see whether we get more natural regeneration because the deer are not browsing the young shoots.
And how's it working so far?
I have been looking for young shoots, have you? And I haven't seen a huge number. No. But it's still quite early days. It's only the second year.
I've managed to tube one oak on the other side of the exclosure.
You have tubed an oak?
Yes, not inside, outside.
Oh, outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the wrong place, isn't it?
An oak's an oak.
We should be going and burying some oaks. Anyway, I think this could be a good first stop, not least for the view. What do you think?
I think it's a spectacular view. You've got Hook Park, you've got Coltley, you've got Langdon, you've got the Bedminster Downs over there.
And the idea will be, Claire, to have stakes in the ground with a QR code
yep.
and a map so that people know what's going on. You go on the QR code and you can read up, watch a video perhaps. Maybe it will even appear like this. Right, on to the next one. Right, so we've got out because this is actually the place that has the sharpest incline, and but this isn't where the track will be. There's actually a track just down here, and luckily I've brought with me an app that allows me to measure to see how steep the slope is, and I think we're hoping that it's going to be under 15 degrees, which I think we said was roughly
14.04 degrees is a 1 in 4 slope.
Yeah, so let's have a look at this. Yeah, you see, look, that is 10 degrees. Hooray! Which ought to be fine. So far so good. We think that the mobility scooters, the all-terrain mobility scooters can come down here, and what fun that will be. Right, let's go to the next point. Right, here we are in Home Wood, which is fabulous because, again, it's the one bit of woodland at Mapperton that is actually flat. And it means that they can come all the way along this path here, and then, Claire, I'm imagining we can go back through and meet up on the other side.
We should be able to make a route back out through that way.
Yeah, clear the bramble, clear some of the nettles, and then you go back out into the gallops and through there, which will be brilliant because coming through here, as people who watch Mapperton live in the spring, it's a carpet of bluebells, the smell of wild garlic, it's just wonderful. So hopefully we could open it up in March and people will be able to come and see all of those things from their ATV mobility scooter. Yeah, fabulous. All right, one last stop. So we think that having come through the wood there, we've just followed the track around, and it may be possible to come out here. It's quite steep, this little bit here. If not, there might be another way out there, but it gives them a real sense and experience of the woodland. Of course, one of the issues is going to be staying on top of fallen branches and things. And
oh, it's caught up there.
we get under it? No.
Hang on, shall I move the mule?
Well, wait a minute. Where's it going to come down? Thing is, we kind of want it to go the other way over, don't we? But
we do. I'm just going to push the mule back a bit.
Well, unless by doing this, Claire, we then drag it.
Because then we can spin it round.
Look out. Anyway, it looks very promising. Next step is we get an expert to come and look at the track and tell us if it's all doable. But feeling quite hopeful.